day, man. Way back in the early 70s. This thing was called the Death Box.
He did, because he loved them niggers.
The Death Box?
Yeah, it was a Death Box. It looked like a floor heater. It was black in color. I think it was about a foot wide, maybe 2-3 feet long, and it was called the Death Box. That was really cool about the thing. You know, you plug it in, and I think it was a set of 572Bs in that puppy, and it would light up the room. It actually would heat up the room. And that Death Box, you would click that thing. This was back in 11 meter days, man. That thing just killed it. Over.
572Bs on 11 meter, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's insane. I ran a 223 Johnson. I think it was a 223. I can't remember. I can't remember the microphone. This was so many years ago. I could have been a Turner Plus 3 or something like that. Into what was it? The antenna was what the hell was those? A Moonraker 4. It had a Moonraker 4 back then, just above the roof on an APEX. 23. With the little rotors. That was so many years ago.
23-inch Johnson for you. I got my friend out there. He's over there making comments. Anyway, he said, "You killed it, man. You're coming over. You're just destroying the frequency, man. Unbelievable."
Yeah, but back then we did that, listen, I'm not doing anything exceptional. I haven't got a chance to do anything exceptional on this particular frequency, especially on 40 meters. I got a complete beam system that's just sitting in the rafters that needs to be brought out. But back in those days, man, it was just like used to what you had. And it was lucky at the time. Dad put up the Moonraker 4. And like I said, I don't think it was about 25 feet off the roof, but it was a cool looking antenna, had the vertical horizontal switch and all that stuff. But with the Death Box and the 223 Johnson, yeah, that was really cool.
Right. The Moonraker. I'm trying to picture a Moonraker. I never had. When I was in my CB days were pretty much just verticals and beams, which I still have. But the Moonraker and the Death Box and I forget the Johnson. Man. So how many watts? This is W84 JMS in Tampa, Florida, talking to my friend over there in Alabama. So how many watts do you think he was putting out on that antenna there?
I was in my teens, Dad came in, this goes, I can get into a whole different history. This sounds like a NASCAR history with Dale Jr. and Dale Earnhardt. But, Dad came into it, and, Dad never got an amateur radio license, but he was from the super, Citizen Band, prior to 1975 was a different world. It's just, you had to pay $20 to get an amateur, not an amateur, but a CB license and that kind of stuff. And then guys created handles, handles like Skyjack or whatever, whoever you were, and they played that thing out. And then just a whole, I don't know. New venue of equipment came out. You came out for Courier Electronic Case and Golden Eagle.
Yeah, roger that. Was he in the Cobra era where they had the 23 channel? So if that was your dad and you were born in the 70s, you were probably in the Cobra 23 channel TV days, wasn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I understood. 40 channels came out in 1976. They called that degrees back in 1976. But prior to that, going way back, kind of got it. And a lot of guys did some different things. They took amateur radio transmitters like the Johnson Viking Valiant. Well, you know, I don't know if you know the Johnson Viking Valiant had 11 meters in it. And you could take a Collins receiver, work with the Dow key and stuff like that. It's a 200-watt transmitter with a pair of a triplex of 5146Bs. This is really super vision because I got an engine over here of the Johnson Viking Valiant, but it was awesome as far as audio. I'd like to take a look at that now. And then, believe it or not, I got a friend out in Southern California that has 2 pairs of Johnson Viking 500. Johnson Viking 500 transmitters. And I think I'm not sure if they're 3-500s or what's in it, but the power supply of that thing is as big as the transmitter, over.
Yeah, roger that. Those were probably sweep tubes, right? Those little tubes? Ted?
No, not 572. Sweep tubes were something like running Maverick 250, 7, I can't remember the tubes, the same thing with the Phantom 500, which he has one. He has all this stuff. He's 80 years old, and he's got just a Southern California. He was a good friend of my dad, and I was a kid, you know, when I met him. And these cats, he's actually, get this bullshit, he's got a complete Moonraker 6. And I know it's in the rafters. It's never been ever touched. Also, a 240Z Datsun. And nobody had it painted with hammer-on paint. He offered to sell it to me for about $5,000 here a year or two ago, and I was like, yeah. I mean, this guy is just, he's over 80 years old. He's got a cachet of stuff that you can't even believe, over.
Does he have your dad's old equipment? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he does. He has my dad's old Viking Valiant, which I made a mistake with. I'll tell you a story about that later on, but yeah, he does. I'd love to have my dad retrieve my dad's old Valiant. That would make me happy.
Yeah, roger that. That'd be pretty cool, man. That's kind of like a relic, you know, something to room your dad by just to have it, you know?
Teddy, you drinking beer?
Doctor. That was popular, you know, back in the early 70s. You know, the Golden Eagle, the Mark III, well, that, I think 1974 was right here. The Mark III Golden Eagle. Then the Mark IV came out.
Somehow, I completely forget my alphabet here. Whenever they're using alphabetical order, I'm looking for songs, I'm like, no, I'm calling up and I'm like, where's it? Oh. You ever get that?
I knew it was on site. He had a T-series model, T23 channel, two-site. That's reminding me a lot of really different equipment. He used to that out. It was on fire. Wilson, Sigma 5A, you have these aircraft and stuff like that. Then you have the drill gun antenna, you have the Moonraker 4, the Moonraker 6, and it's kind of cool. He's got the full Moonraker 6. What do you call it? An antenna system. They don't build anything like that today. Nobody builds anything like that. Nobody builds anything. A true quad. But I think the drill gun was a true quad. I think the 4-element true quad. And I learned many years ago, when I was a kid, this guy, he was a pioneer of Voice America. He was amateur radio operator. I mean, he built amplifiers. He did a lot of stuff. Remember he told me I was a kid. I was what, 10, 11, 12 years old. He was the first radios that come in and go out, and I go, no, sir. He said, those are quads, over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if you look on Mako website, you might find something similar to a quad or a Moonraker. It's called Mako. They still build old style CB radio antennas, believe it or not. So, I don't know, I'm interested. If you ever check it out, you tell me someday there, Ted. Do you see the Moonraker on there? Over?
The Moonraker was a quaggy.
You know, the Moonraker was like, it was so bitchin'. If anybody, I don't know how old you are or what, you know, wherever you're coming from. The Moonraker, like the four-element Moonraker, what was kind of cool, you had a polarization switch from vertical to horizontal. You had a back door with a fiberglass setup in the back. And you had the director and stuff like that. It was the coolest idea ever. I think to myself, and then I think about many years ago, my buddy, great he had the Signify base, and I think the Signify base is, you know, this is CD years back in the day. It's right off the roof. You know, I don't think it was very high. And when he clicked to the Signify base, I heard nothing, but damn, when he clicked to the Moonraker 6 at 70 feet, it was another world. This is a huge world. People running 20, 30 over.
Yeah, roger that. Todd, I think, over there in Clearwater had said stuff. Did you want to say something, Todd?
Yeah, it's a quaggy. The Moonraker is a quaggy. The reflector is a full quad, and the elements are vertical and horizontal. I had one of those antennas. I'll tell you what, man, that thing had a lot of gain. I think it was 4 elements, and it was like 20-something dB gain. It was way up there. That was like a laser. That was a pretty good antenna. You know, 10 meters you can get away with stuff like that. When you start getting in 20-meter antennas and 40 meters, they get kind of big.
That's right. That's why I don't have a 40-meter beam, because I think the longest element is like 40 feet. And the best, shortest 40-meter beam that I could find, and I thought it was a joke when young ham operator was talking about. He used to talk about the shorty 40 there, Todd.
Yeah. Well, you know, a quad is good. You know, if you can put down a quad horizontally, that's okay too. That works pretty good. You know, another antenna that has some gain to it would be a delta loop. Running a delta loop that has a little bit of gain to it. That's a 3-sided antenna.
I think you marked your vehicle, check your vehicle, Dad.
The old glory hole, KF4TJ.
Yeah, WB6WC on the
Oh, I got my vehicle, never mind.
Yeah, PGT, Gulf of America.
Hey, the first track.
Sorry, guys. I bought my VFO and I was blaming it on you guys.
Oh, you guys are doing a good job. Nobody sounds as good as you do, huh?
Quit playing with your nuts.
Now I got cats, man. They keep on wanting me to pet them. Don't ever get cats if you're a ham radio operator, because they don't leave you alone.
Yeah, I just want to get people to come over here when I put my beams up. We're going to have an antenna erection party.
You're going to have some girls over there? Antenna erection party, that's pretty crazy.
No, you know, guys used to do that, and we used to get together and make that kind of happen, work with each other and help each other out. I mean, maybe it's something of the past from the 70s. I don't know what you guys do today, but yeah, we still join in. help each other out. Kind of it was just unspoken. It went without saying, huh?
Yeah, Roger that. I was, I'm on 7200. I'm thinking a totally different way. But yeah, I mean, I would go to that. Sure.
Yeah, somebody's got a great idea and stuff like that, and he's a neighbor broken and stuff like that, you just jump in. And what happens is the more you learn from that person, it helps you build your station. I mean, that used to be the thing. I don't know what it is today.
Everybody gets an Elmer off YouTube today.
Right.
Yeah, you used to have to find the old man with the radio that knew his shit. And now people go to YouTube, and you can get some bad information, you can get some good information, but that Elmer type status, man, is something that they're really missing nowadays.
I think he's right.
Yeah, it's like open up, going back in time and get some old Elmer. It opens up the shed, and there's that 1968 Dodge Charger with a 440 Magnum in there. What the hell's this?
Yeah, man, blasting them 1979 Craco 6x9s.
You find a 66 ETO with tri-power. Yeah, there's guys like that out there. Over.
Teddy drinking beer?
Teddy's not drinking beer.
He loves saying that. I love it. Are you drinking beer?
I can hear the music in the background. Yeah, you turn on the SDR. If you ever turn on the SDR, and we're in what is it called? That little town in Pennsylvania, man. They're going absolutely crazy up there.
Where's that at?
It's what is it called? Mel something. Come on, help me out, guys. Mel something.
I've never heard of it.
Milford.
It's in Pennsylvania, is that right?
Well, you go to the SDR website and you can choose from a bunch of them, but Milf something, Pennsylvania. It's right there in the lower eastern part of Pennsylvania. You can hear everybody up there.
Milford, Pennsylvania, buddy. Milford, Pennsylvania. Just start the Frostburg or something like that from Middletown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Milford, Pennsylvania. I call it the MILF. But
all right.
Man, you tune into that sucker, man, everybody is just screaming up there.
They got a university over there where they were teaching solar weather. And this girl is on YouTube. She just got her call sign last year, I think. And if you look on the QRZ on the front page, you'll see her on there. She gives the solar weather, and that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, roger that. It's called a K3SE something out of Milford. But it's basically the web SDR. If you just Google web SDR, you can listen all around the world on all those SDRs. But anyways, that's the one I'm talking about. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm dialed in now, man. I found it. Yeah, I found it.
Found it?
I found it.
That's how I listen into those guys. I know all the people because all day I just listen when I'm at work. I just you can get it on your phone too, on your iPhone or whatever you got your phone, and you just tune in there and listen to these guys all damn day. They start from like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they don't stop, man. And then I come in around 6 o'clock because conditions. But yeah, you can hear HYO, Young Ham Operator up there. He starts at 1 to 4. His show starts from 1 to 4. He's funny as shit, man. I like Wyatt Till. He's a good dude.
All right.
I got a question about that. Yeah, Milford, Pennsylvania. Is it just SDR? Is it just But, I mean, is it multiple broadcasts? I'm not sure what you're trying to convey, over.
Yeah, well, basically it's somebody that puts their radio and antenna online. Really, it's just you're connected to their radio, and you can switch through all the bands, any band you want, any band, and you're listening to everybody that comes into that radio.
There's even a chat group on there at the bottom.
It's kind of like a remote that you can have access to in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yeah, basically it's free. It's free. You just I go to that web SDR, there's a whole list of them, man. You got from Ukraine all the way to Russia, all the way to Italy. You can listen on all those radios that are just receiving, and you can turn the channel, you can turn the frequency, whatever, and you save them. You can save you have a favorite. Like I listen to that Pennsylvania I-38, whatever it is. I hear them old guys over there talking all the time, but I can't transmit because you got to have an antenna, and but you can listen to these guys, and it's just really cool, man.
Yeah, no, it sounds pretty cool. I've been thinking when you said that, what would it take one to get into the remote to transmit? But that's something that I'm not going to get into and bore you guys. But highly interesting. That's pretty cool. We'll have to check that out, over.
If you want to transmit your radio, join that group. It's called Remote Ham.
That's like a remote along with SDR dongles, basically a USB type receiver as an antenna to it. So there's really no transmit capability on any of those SDRs.
Contact.
You listen in, man, and especially on 7200 throughout the phone, man. It's just absolutely entertaining, man.
You got to join the group called Remote Hams, and then you can transmit with your cell phone.
Really? I didn't know that.
Is that good on low band? This is not, what am I thinking about with the VHF, UHF?
Yeah, it's kind of low band.
FCC.
It's called Remote Hams.
Yeah.
Good luck with the contact.
To do that.
Well, you always got to be nice.
Yeah, we're working on
You can be
antennas.
mean.
Studio mic.
Not so line.
I mean, this is what we're at.
You always got to try.
Especially when the government is buying it.
Remote Hams.
Hothead.
Oh, I think it's pretty cool.
Remote Ham is web SDR. It's cool. Remote Ham sucks because nobody wants to let anybody use it. That's really
Right there, fingernail polish man, or AKA hothead.
people use it.
How about it?
Remote Ham is not particularly useful, but these SDRs are phenomenal.
Yeah. Mr. Repetitive. Mr. Shawnee Repetitive. Can't dig himself out of this stupid hole that he's in because he was born with a brain deficit.
So that's the one nice
How about
thing
a Shawnee,
what they're talking
Mr.
about.
Nail Polish person? Come on.
Been on that for years.
Let's hear it.
You can give somebody the code, and they can get into your station, transmit, receive, turn the rotor, whatever they want.
Canadian subsidized pothead. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Shawnee. You're going to paint your fingernails again.
A new tech on another box for line.
Wait.
Wow, man, a lot of hard copy out there right now. What the hell?
Shawnee, baby. Come on, Shawnee, baby. Let's hear it.
A little bit of solid. Might be a lot of fun, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, I like listening to my radio when I'm at home. but when I'm away,
don't worry. KB2BVO.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
KH2FPZ. Yeah, they don't hear it. I called them a few times. It's probably propagation, so I'm not worried about it. But, so here's the deal. I just talked to the installers. We're going to start in about 2 weeks. But I'm putting up CBS block for the housing of the equipment. So I got to get a mason for that. But that'll be fine. And then I'm going to put a mini split for heat and cooling so I don't destroy all the equipment. Over.
Well, it sounds like you're moving on.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we do this homework. I mean,
He definitely is homework. Sounds like a plan. My hats off to you there.
Connecticut, man.
Last night was a disaster. There was some, over the horizon radar that was destroying everything. So that's why we're doing 6 meters now.
Yeah, that thing was running like 10 kcs wide both ways. So I saw that yesterday. It was like 5 kcs, like AM, man. It was really like AM, just running 5 kcs on each side, man. It was crazy, man. Nobody could talk all night.
Yeah, John, stand by. KB2BVO. Yeah, it was bad. I had to go over to the West Coast. The West Coast was actually a saver. Half Moon Bay and other station from Utah. I was getting in there just great. I was hearing people great. So, and I didn't hear that crappy over the horizon shit. So it worked out fine.
Yeah, the guy up there by you, Queens County in Long Island. I think he's in Long Island, Queens County. He was explaining the whole thing, and people were like confused. They thought somebody was corpsman local. Like if you look on the spectrum, nobody has that kind of power. That was like a 50,000 watts or 100,000 watts, man.
Well, just I don't know how long you've been a ham, but I was hoping I'd never have to deal with the equivalent of the Russian woodpecker ever again. But nope, she's back. So we'll see what happens. It's Alaska and Russia battling it out. And somebody said there's one from South America, but I don't know anything about that one. I just know the Russian and then the one up by the Aleutian Islands. So those are the ones on, but they're not putting out 10,000 watts. They're putting out megawatts. I mean, they've absolutely will destroy you. When they come on the air, just watch TV or something, because you ain't going to hear nothing. KH2FPZ.
I remember that sound.
Very interesting.
I just have to simplify this, but I remember the sound of Russian woodpecker back in the early 70s. The kids today wouldn't even know what I'm talking about, what you're talking about, but I remember that. It's like bands spectrum. I mean, it just blew across the bands, over.
Between the Russian woodpecker and the way 40 meters used to be in the 70s, with all the broadcast stations, it was like 40 meters wasn't quite as popular as it is now.
I'm blown away, I'll get out of here in a second, but I'm blown away that I remember that. I just remember that. Dealing with a receiver back in the early 70s, I listened to Russian woodpecker. If you say that to anybody, these newer amateur radio operators, they're going to be awestruck. They have no idea what you're talking about. And we all do if you live in that era. Over.
Hey, Ted, let me tell Ted. Hey, Ted, that sucker was sitting right on 200. It was sitting right the middle, right on 200.
I got something to contribute, but I know it has nothing to do with this band. But in general, There's something to do. So I'll wait for the frequency to clear.
On 7200,
Yeah,
because
we'll
that
be right with
sucker
you.
was like 5 kcs wide on both sides when I saw it, and some people say it was, I don't know, bigger than that, but it was huge, and I've seen it before on the Spectrum. It was one time I saw it on the down on 180, and it was running around, and it was like, but it was just absolutely crazy. It was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, because it did. I remember the day it would go one direction and reciprocate throughout the course of the band. Yes, it's a single band. It'd be, 10, 15. Well, I don't know about 10, 15, but it was more or less what I focused on was 40 to 80 meters with the Russian woodpecker. I don't know your experience, but that's what I heard back in the early 70s, over.
Yeah, I didn't check 80 meters. I should have checked like 80 the other bands, but I should have checked it just to see if I could hear it. But if you turned it on AM, if you turned your radio to AM, you could hear the radio station. It was coming out of there was a radio station that was down a little farther, up on 210. It was. I think they were like Ukrainian or something. Man, they were coming. They were screaming. If you turn it over to AM.
Yeah, the other gentleman.
Yeah, like I said, I have some similar experience. If I could get in there, but I'll wait for things to calm down.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Here in the heart of Dixie, listening, over.
Yeah. A guy would like to chime in, so let's let him say hello. Station breaking in, go ahead.
I was just saying, what about when your particular radio band is designated as industrial and you're supposed to accept any kind of interference that emanates in the band? I have a few things to say about that. This was like 15 to 25 years ago.
In my personal opinion, this is all military, and they don't give a rat's ass about us. They're going to do whatever they want. We're just a byproduct of anything. So, no, we really don't have rights. That's the truth. Nobody could stop the woodpecker. Nobody could stop nothing. All you could do is dive in and out of frequencies, try and come on, try and get on when it wasn't there. But no, this is all military. I mean, we are on the bottom of the totem pole. So I understand you probably have something to say, but I don't think anybody's going to listen.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, this happened 15 to 25 years ago. Here we go. I'm going to say, I'm talking about the 11 meter band. Yeah, boy, people's eyes are rolling already. Anyway, I just want to say that that portion of the band is designated as industrial. So what they're saying is that any noise generated, we have to accept it. But there's a few factories within my area, within the city. They were using these heat sealing equipment. I guess it fuses plastic seals, whatever. There was one on the west side of my city and one on the east side, and it would raise havoc on the portions of the 11 meter band. I know, who cares? But I'm just saying, I tracked them because this was going on for months and months, and I got tired of it. It was covering up. It would phase on the higher portion of the band and phase down in the lower portion of the band. within a few minutes and start all over again. So I tracked it, localized it to some sort of company that makes convertible tops. Yeah, I guess they used the equipment to fuse convertible tops, melt the plastic, whatever. And then there was another company on the east side, and I contacted the manager and I told him what was going on. I say, hey, I live over 2 miles away, and this, whatever equipment that you're using is creating a very strong signal, and it's interfering with, I didn't put a CB, but I just said it was interfering with my communications and along with a bunch of others. And it went on for about a year or so, and eventually the company went belly up. So good.
Yeah, well, no idea what happened. I really, honestly, spend more of my time evading interference, using whatever I have at my disposal to avoid interference, to try and get a neighbor to take away their solar panels, or, I don't have a hotline to Putin, so I can't really
Roger that.
anything there.
I think
For that matter,
talking.
I don't have a hotline up to the Aleutian Islands, which is where we're sending it from, so I just do what I can. But it doesn't penetrate the whole band all the time. I mean, last night, it was disastrous, but you could be on 7200, but if you went up to like 7220 or something like that, it was almost gone. So, or if you went out west, it was completely gone. So, there's always something you can do, and and the military takes precedence over everything. So, we have absolutely zero say in that. They have priority, plain and simple. KH2U. I'm going to hang out on the side.
Well, you tell China.
Roger.
Russia.
Yeah, I heard you. If you're a radio enthusiast, no matter, I guess it doesn't matter if you're an actual amateur operator or whatever. Yeah, we're all subject to this garbage. And I told him, and I got into a space about it. I told him I'm over 2 miles away, and I'm getting like a 9 or 10 plus signal, and I told him I traced it to this location, and I said, what are you going to do about it? This is garbage. It's just a lot of people spend a lot of money and equipment and things and time into setting up their radio stuff, and it's being interfered with your heat sealing equipment or whatever. But yeah, I kept thinking about that stupid industrial use, and most of the garbage unfortunately lands in the 11 meter portion of the band. Yeah, I know, but I didn't tell him that. But I just made it. I really stressed it that the person really needs to do something about it. And then I also brought up some health things that people that are exposed to that high RF energy. I heard that it does certain sterilization. It causes health effects and things like that. That really got their attention. So anyway, I just made it a point to really bother the guy. KB, you're full, Friday.
Hey, you're full. It sounds like you need to break out your clippers and go in there and cut the cable on 11.
I mean, people that are using that equipment, in such close proximity, using that high-powered RF equipment for making convertible tops or whatever they're using it for, that exposes them to health deficiencies, especially in the reproductive area. Oh boy, you can imagine the attention that brought up. And within a year or two, the company folded. So thank God.
Roger. Well, listen, there's a couple of the guys who want to use the frequency, so it's really nice chatting with you, and we'll hook up again soon. 783 is my friend. JA2FBZ. I'll be on the side.
All right, 73.
There's always some asshole out there. But listen, I missed the radio. What happened to that?
Let's see. First of all, stupid dumbass, is the way you put it just a minute ago. And you don't seem to have any legit call sign, but you put in comments out there anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Anyway, I was just adding to the guy's complaint, because I had similar issues 15 or so years ago, and I was just complimenting his complaint, because I had the same issue going on in my area too. And it took a while, but eventually it came to a head, and they freaking went out of business. So thank God. Well, anyway, I'm going to do something impossible. I just identified that. I will again. KBA UFO Friday.
So we got to build a better 40 meter antenna.
Yeah, I'm antenna here. Come on.
I think hopefully we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. You know what I'm saying?
But I use my simple mobile CB radio with the RF gain down, and the offending signal was giving me a very strong signal. And I made sure I had my shit straight, and I told the manager, hey, I walked in there, asked to talk to the secretary of the owner of the station, and anyway, I told him what was going on. He was totally surprised, but at the same time, I felt that he really didn't give a shit, but oh well. I made my point across that his operations, I know he's not responsible for it, but his operations, or the shit equipment that he was operating, was creating a lot of RF interference. So I'm glad I did what I did, even though it was like 15, 20 years ago. I don't care. I'm glad I did what I did.
And better equipment, better things available to our newer amateur radio operators. New stuff. They don't have to think. I mean, you don't have to think about it. We have to do 460s and 5. You know the whole story. What?
Well, the thing is, I was not. Let me see. Oh, crap. I was probably just a simple no-code tech, back in the day. But still, I don't care. I spoke up for my rights, and I told the guy that whatever equipment that he's running is creating havoc on the radio spectrum, and I just made him aware of it. But like I said, 2 years later, or less than 2 years later, the company went belly up. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. KBA UFO.
How far can you get out there, Ted?
Well, here's the point. So, we grew up years ago. You can run a square root roller. Me never grew up with that. You can do all this stuff. You can take antenna configurations and do all this and that to build your own antenna system, which I've done entirely my entire life. Or we can get together and put together a program to take all the information that we know, and with AI and stuff like that, make it. This is where we're going, dude.
Chirpy 2VVO, yeah.
You in, and I'm over 60
years old. Fine. I'm 6.
And you want to be a billion dollars.
I wish I had.
You want to be business.
I wish this damn thing amplifier worked on 6. I wish
take in all the information
worked better on 6, but
portable.
It is what it is.
Everyone
so
that is
40 for now.
Getting into amateur radio
Gonna have to be
doesn't have to overthink it.
Split that we have to use.
I think it works. I think it was the Atari thing with Steve Jobs that figured that out with Macintosh. I mean, we got to do this with amateur radio, right?
Yeah, it's not just that. Using your noggin, and then I can go spend $100,000 and put an antenna 200 feet in the air and put a bunch of beans up there and all kinds of top-of-the-line equipment. But, it's all about conditions, really.
Yeah.
I mean, is Mother Nature going to allow you to talk?
Everything I talked to the installer, everything already decided. Antenna came in about 2 days ago.
You got to have Mother Nature on the inside. Everybody knows that out here.
Between 100
I'm in
and 145 feet on the wrong 55.
So I can talk, and I can go 2,000 watts into the air.
The force 12. So we're going to have
antenna that's
2 elements on each band.
In the air, a vertical, and nobody hears me. They can barely hear me.
Then
so
we're
what does it take?
Beverages,
I don't know.
Obviously, ground level. I don't think I'm going to do. I was going to do that. I don't think it's worth it. I think
just trying to make a point that enlighten me
just a good
about how to reconstruct amateur radio
hanging from the tower will be just fine.
Antenna configuration.
I have to go. I just want the beverages to receive
younger generation.
Because
thank you.
Transmitting is really not the problem.
Well,
it's the receiving.
The newer generation, they want to.
I'm excited about the beverages.
Computers.
KB2VVO.
Interact with the radio. They want maybe even put social media on a ham radio. Who knows there, Ted?
Some other stuff spoken earlier that I had to take into consideration.
Ron,
I thought, geez,
you want to join us on
I don't want to be that
split
old man
on 6 years?
This is the way it was. This is the way it
No, thanks, man. I'm just trying to get a hold of Ted, man. But anyway, carry on.
I'm hearing it. I heard tonight just absolutely mind-boggling. Over.
Yeah, roger that, Ted. Well, we're getting there, man. It's advancing with the SDR, with the internet and all that. It's just, with you being able to hook up to Zanzibar up there in Connecticut and use his radio to transmit and receive, man. I mean that's new technology to me. I don't know.
Well, one of the threats, I got a threat a couple weeks ago. The guy's like,
well, here's the thing.
Oh man, he goes,
all the antennas, we decided this thing a year ago.
I said,
but
okay.
I really think I want to put a huge loop, like with a 4-to-1 dial, like 160 meter loop for a big one. Split up. We want to spend the money for the, for special antennas for, blah, blah, blah.
Back in the day, I'm glad I did what I did.
In 160. So I'm just thinking, hell, hang 2 big bees off the tower and save all the money on the
Well, Ted, I have the radio I was
kicking at you.
Because there's so much crap these days on frequency, whether it's a military thing or some moron trying to jam you. The beverage is, I'm looking so forward to that. KB2VVO KA2.
But the FCC high-tech SDR, it's way above the 7300. It takes a little bit of work, but it's a very, very good unit. And I like to play. I like to tinker, so it's good for me. You know, I asked, you know, if it wasn't for the people, some of these people out here on the radio that help me with it, I wouldn't have it. I'm not saying I'm the best radio out there, but I'm getting out. And I wouldn't, a lot of guys down here in Florida
I bought all of them.
help me out.
I bought 100 sections.
I just recommend it, radio.
Room 25.
Out there. A lot of people
He
say
gave me a decent price.
good radio.
$30 a piece.
It's a good
And he galvanized them, so
but turns
I
in,
can't
I don't know.
complain. I could always.
A couple few 7300s.
Room
and they're
25
they're good
is
radios,
so
but,
convenient
I'd
for
rather have
putting up small antennas
and a lot
or
of people
putting up wire antennas, even X-beams. You know,
for what you
it's,
got for. Over.
it's really nice to have just some on standby versus like trying to dig up a phone pole.
Looking for an ACK 5.
I would really like to do that. I don't know how to go about it, but I would really like to buy a few, 60-foot wooden telephone poles and, set shit on it. Oh, my fucking God.
I'm going to buy one of those. I'm a big ass more. You got money out there. But,
anyway, there's so much, red tape and bull crap that you got to go through. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Well, it would be nice. And on another subject, I would like to buy one of those, steel shipping containers that you see all over the place, and they're even advertising them. They're even advertising them on the internet. Oh my God, I would love to get one of those. Just a small one. But our stupid city has the ordinance, unless you can, get enough people to sign a waiver or whatever, and they do what's a stupid crap. If you, I guess what they call it. Well, I don't know what they call it, but if you can get. What they do is you can put in requests to the city government, and what they do is they mail out a bunch of people via mail
on YouTube
880 feet within your area or your city block, whatever. And they either respond or they ignore it or whatever. It's just a bunch of stupid garbage that you got to go through. A bunch of stupid red tape.
He works his equipment hard, and he gets out. Yeah, there's a lot of things. But Ted, what I'm thinking is if you need a 5K tuner, then I don't know, man. I live in a trailer park, man. I got
I met a guy
land at all.
last night.
All I have is this 80-foot pine tree.
Just over to John's
I stretch my arms out, and it's
who's an engineer.
I have a 1-to-1 balance. I use a coax all the way to the 1-to-1 balance to the side of the trailer.
Taught me
And then I put another piece of coax into my radio.
Receiver.
And that's all I got. And
in conjunction
my
with
SWR
the Web SDR, which has even more filters. And we were able to get that woodpecker down to almost nothing. It took about an hour, but I marked all the settings, so this way I don't have to do it again. But he was really helpful. I mean, I was lucky to run into this guy. He was definitely an engineer. He knew that.
I remember hearing that shit. I remember, I was way before I even knew about all the jamming and stuff like that, but I remember hearing that shit. It was probably in the late 80s, and I had this radio that had a digital bar graph signal strength indicator, and I still remember to this day it would just pulsate from 9 to 30 plus. It didn't last long. It was definitely in the 11 meter band, but I remember that. I didn't know what it was. I wasn't even I was just getting into CD band, but I remember seeing and hearing that. It was, it didn't last long, maybe a minute or so, but I remember hearing that shit. It was definitely in the late 80s, and I remember, like I said, I had a bar graph display for a digital signal meter, but I remember that. It was just it was a pulsation. It didn't last long, maybe less than a minute, but this was in the CV band. The CV band of all things. Really? Oh, man.
You doing all right? All right, let me get out of here. There's a mess in there.
I mean, that was crazy. I didn't know what it was about, but now I do. Thinking back on it, but shit. Yeah, that was so freaking messed up.
Technology is just going farther and faster than we've ever imagined. So I'll speed this up here real quick. I'll keep that simplified. So what I was talking about Apache Lab G2. So I took that into consideration.
I don't know.
Just like
I definitely would have
load and all that bullshit.
Take a specific missile and launched it at that site, that jamming site, and take it out for sure.
Victor,
they want to keep their, back then, I'm just saying, if they wanted to keep their RF barrier of sorts, if they wanted to keep it to themselves, yeah, but when it extended that effing far, oh, hell no. I would have fucking, I would have taken a missile and just blow that shit up.
Actually, you're talking about FD101 filter and all that shit. Yeah, but I think, going forward, Apache Lab G2, it's going to be something different. In your opinion, have you ever experienced a G2, over?
No, say again, what was that?
The Apache Labs G2 transceiver, over?
It's Apache Labs. I heard they're pretty good. I don't know if that's an SDR radio. You know what I like? You know what I would buy? I would buy me a brand new flat, man. A brand new top of the line flat.
Oh my God.
Radios that are just
stupid Canadian birth defect. Canadian birth defect. And he wants to run down people that actually made a difference in their lives. But he wants to run down actually working Americans. Try again, Shawnee. You nail polish faggot. Come on. You know better. Anyway, come on here, nail polish faggot. Okay? Yeah. Somebody that never done anything helpful in their life. And you want to sit there and run your mouth. What a piece of shit.
Oh, we got the Russian signal coming in there, Ted.
The Canadian birth defect. That's about it.
I don't think he's going to be on the last 6 hours, though, Ted. He's not going to be on the last 6 hours like the Chinese signal.
Well, I didn't realize I had a high hum here.
Oh, is that you? Oh, my God. Sound like the Russian signal.
Where to start? It's on the hot ground. Listen, I think going down the road, I think that the Apache Lounge should be the choice that I'm looking at down the road, because you're looking at the TS-890F and the FC-101. I think the bang for the buck is technology. Over.
Yeah, right there, Ted. I've heard of the Apache Lab. I've never really looked into it. So I don't really know. I've heard of it, but the FC-101 was some of the great, some of the great radios out there that were used to be, but they thought about that technology. You ever looked into an FC-101, man? That thing is, there's so much in there, man. You ever looked into the FC-101, Ted?
Yeah, of course. And, looking at the new technology today, you cannot script it. You can't get out of it. I mean, can you imagine something so sophisticated and with a computer screen? That's the thing, if you're an old school guy with like computer screen, I'm over 60 years old, what? You gotta click on TV, that kind of thing. But once you get that down and configure it, I swear to God, blowing your complete mind. I'm gonna get a D2, the Apache Lab. At first, I got to get the antenna to her, and I guarantee you're going to love the signal. I mean, it's just going to get better. I mean, D2, Apache Lab, they're on the brink of this technology. Embrace it. It's something crazy. It's cool.
But talk to you about the 5K, I'm like, okay, why does Ted need a 5K? Okay, there's one reason why you need a 5K tuner is because your antenna is not resonant. And if you get you know this, man, I don't need to tell you this, but if your antenna is not resonant, or you don't have something in line, you're going to need a tuner. And then you have to deal with RF in the shack, and if it's not good enough. I've dealt with all that. I've tried the ladder line and all that bullshit. The only thing that works is for me, 65 feet in the air is RJ213, about 65 feet in the air into a 1-to-1 balun, from the 1-to-1 balun into my radio, and I got a flat SWR.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shape the tips, and if there's any problem, I'm gonna shape that up. Right there. Absolutely. I cut everything to length. If there's any anomalies or something like that, it's just a backup. That's a beautiful antenna tuner. Look at it. Just like you got my back. It's just like a buddy that's got your back, over.
You're right, Ted. I'm looking at it right now. I bought this AT 5K off QRZ.
Kirby 2VVO.
Some guy here
QSY
in Jackson.
7210.
$1,000
I'm gonna move over to the remote down in Florida. So I don't want to bug these guys. Let's go to another frequency.
Think about that.
You'll hear me
This
way better
AT 5K
from the remote.
$1,000.
QSY.
And that was off QRZ there.
Go up 10.
Yeah, kind me that. WB670. This is playing football. I said, here I'm on the offense. I want somebody to cover my back. So what is the purpose of an ATK5K antenna tuner? It's going to cover my back. It's going to cover my amplifier. It's going to cover my transceiver. If I don't get it right, we always don't get it right. But if I got that there, I'm good. Over.
No, I get it, Ted. The guy that actually got me into this, he said he sounds just like you. He's from the 70s. He's been a long-time ham. And he says always have an antenna tuner in line. And I get it, man. It's like a safety valve or a safety check. I get it there, Ted. I agree with you, man. Going back to the old school way, yes, I get it there, Ted. And, I don't have it in line, but I might put it in line tomorrow just to have that safety check valve. You know what I'm saying?
What it's going to do is, if you really like one of my, PS, what the hell am I running? SB220, set of 572B, it costs you $500. Don't you want, seed farms there to protect those? Protect your tubes and stuff like that. Yeah, you heads up, man. Protect those tubes. And, you work out the differences with an antenna analyzer, but, hey, at least the antenna tuner covers your ass. You know what I'm saying, Albert?
Yeah, it's like a buffer, right? Like a buffer there for any kind of reflex that might occur or is occurring. Yeah, I get it there, Ted. I do get it. I get what you're saying, man. And you got a good point, man. I understand that. Some people I hear, they're all like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Why you need to do it? But I get it, man. If you can afford it, do it.
I can't speak, for most people now, so I can talk about antennas and stuff like that, but at least the antenna tuner protects your ass, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you have an investment in a deep amplifier and stuff like that, it's going to protect you from hurting it and stuff like that. But listen, I'll get out of here. You're killing it, doing a great job, over.
Okay, Ted. It's good talking to you, my friend. We're going to let the rest of the world talk there, over.
Yeah, let these other people talk about whatever they want to talk about. But like I said, protecting your amplifier with a good antenna tuner is a very positive thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of cool. You can load up and do a lot of things with antenna tuners. I'm surprised nobody ever talks about that stuff. But that works down the road. God bless you, Godspeed. JMS WB6WCL in the heart of Dixie. WB6WCL. Clear, over.
It's like, I think, Ted, my last words is, if you talk about an antenna tuner on 7200, it's like talking about you just screwed like 10 whores or something there, Ted.
I'm working kind of, not really on the antenna tuner. Do I sound okay to you there, JMS? How's the signal coming in? I'll tell you something, over.
Oh, you've been covering everybody up all night since I started talking to you, man. There's no way that can come in between me and you.
Well, that says a little bit of something. I can do a lot better than I'm doing, but you're doing the same thing. It's reciprocal. You're doing the same thing, over.
Well, I'm in the South, though. We don't have noise down here. We don't have the noise that you get up north in the Northeast, or whatever, Illinois, Chicago, up there. We're like direct connect down here, and there's nobody. We don't do that down here in the South. We don't play music and stuff like that. So, it's direct connection, man.
enough saying something? Hey, you're doing everything correct there, JMS. And it really is great to work you. And listen, I've been in the radio a couple weeks now, like almost 50 years, and listen, you know what I'm saying? I made a point about different things about antennas and configurations and stuff like that. I'm not going to elaborate, but you're doing a great job. Brother, stay in tune. Stay in contact. You're in the heart of Dixie. God bless, brother.
All right, Ted. You take care of yourself, man. I'm sure you're going to be on the side tuning in. I'm going to be on the side tuning in. Ted, this is WA4 at JMS in Tampa Bay. It's good talking to you. It's always a good time. I always have a good time talking to you, Ted. I'll be on this side there, Ted. 73.
73, brother.
Yeah, brother.
I got some great brothers hanging out there working the Dixie lab, man. The heart of Dixie. I'll pick it up.
Oh, it is 9:30, so I guess everybody took their Geritol.
They all got turned away.
Not quite 9:30. It's 8:37 Central Time, but they're out there. They're fishing. That's what they're doing.
Hey, Zanzibar up there, Connecticut, can you hear me?
Yeah, let's tie up the frequencies and more.
No, I shouldn't do that, right?
Great signals up here tonight, over. Look like everybody in Florida died.
No, we're not dead. We're just stand by. Wish that Virginia Beach was still out there.
I love Dave.
Yeah, he probably went to bed. Go watch some TV with Mama. He probably went to bed.
You guys sound great, by the way.
You're sounding great. You're killing it.
Killing it, though. You guys are killing it. That's the big... You need to scratch your ears. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to me, Ted. If you make some noise, somebody will talk to you because you're a gentleman and a scholar.
I wouldn't think of that of myself, but I think you are a gentleman and a realistic person, just like myself. being the human being that you are. Be who you are, man. Just say what you think. Maybe not everybody's going to agree with it. Over.
Yeah, roger that there, Ted. You know, I've been doing that since I've been on 7200, and I've made a lot of friends and a lot of enemies there. Over.
Well, not everybody loves me, and I'm sure they won't tonight.
Oh, yeah, they'll be like, hey, that freaking Ted and that Jose down there in Florida, they're taking out the whole goddamn frequency. Why?
Hey, good question.
How do I do that, man? We're always interested in that, aren't we?
That's a good propagation site, that.
There's some really great people out here. I never had a chance to challenge them or meet them, over.
Don't ever let anybody tell you your radio sounds bad there, Ted. Your radio. I would keep what you got, man. What the hell? That thing is getting out.
It's getting out, but I love the challenge of different people and their different thoughts and stuff like that. I love it. I want to listen, though.
Oh, so do I. I love listening to different people. That's why I'm on 7200, because I like listening to all the noise. And there's nobody making noise anymore there, Ted. So we're on a island all by
rebellious frequency. It's not that every day, but you bring me on, it's going to be what it's going to be, over.
Yeah, right. Last night I was listening on the SDR, and I heard you. There's some guy out of Sarasota, and you asked, is this JMS out of Tampa?
Well, you can't take me to Indiana there, whatever barbecue, over.
Yeah, you can't do nothing on this frequency without me knowing there, over.
Copy that. I'll tear him up. I mean, I am who I am, over. I may not be conducive
Yeah, you might not be the most popular guy out there in high school, but you're pretty cool in my book there, Ted.
JMS are a dear friend, and I can tell already, man. I hung out with you, man. You and I would sit back at the party chairs and just, lay back. That's who I am, JMS.
That's right. I know you, Ted. Don't worry about it. I was listening to you since you was in Jacksonville over there in St. Augustine there. Over.
Copy that. I missed that. I missed Florida. But I'm not dead. But I'm alive.
There you go. You still got that oomph in your audio. You still sound alive, and I heard a lot of people out here. Well, the older gentlemen that they sound old, but it's just with age, man, and we all get old. We're all gonna get 6 feet under the ground eventually. But you hear the guys, some of these older gentlemen out here, man. It's like, wow, I'm gonna get that old, man. Wow.
Oh, JMS, I'm not dead yet, remember? Well, we got to round some changes before I die, over.
Roger that, before I die, too. Oh, anyways, man, this is W42, that's in Tampa Bay, talking to Alabama over there. I can't remember his call sign. What is your last 3 of your call signs there, Ted?
Okay, I get like that. I get this like the WD6WCO creeps in Alabama. Listen, I love it. Listen, you guys rattle the cages. And it's just good to walk in, man. JMS, man. Yeah, you're out there. That's cool, man.
N9RON.
Hey, Ron, how you doing, Ron?
I'm doing okay. Hey, You know, when you're old, when you start looking at women on scooters and going, man, she's pretty nice looking.
There's something about being older and looking. I shouldn't even bring this up.
Now go ahead.
Yeah. I shouldn't bring it up. It's just that, it's funny. Being older, it's not gone, over.
I don't know. Ron just said, you know you're old when you start looking at old women on scooters. I was at the Speedway down at the gas station, and I saw this new girl, right? And I said, man, she was checking me out, and I said, you're absolutely beautiful, man. I told her her face. She had dark hair. She was beautiful in her face. Had that red lipstick. She's absolutely beautiful. And I said, you are beautiful. And she looked at me and she said, you're making me blush. Yeah, well, she might have been just greasing my chain, but that made me feel good, man. And she looked at me with them beautiful eyes and said, thank you, you're making me blush.
It's butt, face, and ass. You know, I don't know how you guys look at it. That's how you look at it, over.
Could be, I don't know. I was in love.
You got to look at her face. You got to look at her butt. Look at her. Yeah, it's just, we're men. Hello.
Yeah, I've been checking her out for like 2 days straight, man. I'm not talking stalking or anything. I just stopped in there to get my Diet Mountain Dew, and at the gas station, right, they got that nice fountain over there, good ice, and I stop in there every morning before work, and I noticed her one day, and she had a dark hair, beautiful face, man. I mean, there's a lot of women in there, but she just stood out, man. And I told her, she was absolutely beautiful.
I mean, if we look at it and look at her face, we look at, each man has a different thing going on with him, but you look at her face, you look at her physique, and I mean, of course you look at her physique because we're nasty.
All men are pigs, it's a requirement.
All men are pigs, it's a requirement, there, Ted.
Yeah, we're nasty. We're men. We're nasty. Trust me, I know. Trust me. We're looking at, and that's what arouses us. And this is some other bullshit. That's a lie. That's what arouses us. The physique. You know, look at that. Listen. Photographically, listen, oh man, trust me, I get it.
My wife said, does other men talk like that and say things like that? And I said, well, if they don't, they're thinking it.
Don't let her listen to this conversation on amateur radio. Trust me, she doesn't want to hear it.
No, she's right behind me.
Okay. When a man looks at, women like that, they look at the physique, I don't know how you think. I can't control it. Everybody has a different way of thinking about women, the physique and stuff like that, but that's the erotic bias, that gets you going on, over.
Well, when I quit looking at nice-looking women, they could probably put me in the dirt. Because then I've truly given up.
I don't even know how to say this, but my personal opinion is, my experience, I've been with the same woman for many, many years, is it been the most successful? No, but, listen, everybody has a fantasy, over.
Yep, I've had mine for 37 years. Don't plan on changing anything now.
Well, good. It keeps things up, and we're working, over.
Yep. I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation, guys. I can be quiet.
Okay, maybe not. Look, it didn't seem like you gotta be quiet, over.
Oh, I just had to put my 2 cents in. Sometimes I can't help myself.
Oh, I love it. Yes, that's absolutely the way I think, over.
Take it over there. A lot of time, just like you said.
Oh, okay.
I've never been married, man. I can't settle with the one woman, man. Maybe I would settle with that girl that I saw at the gas station. But I've been checking out the gas station. I would settle with her. She reminds me of I forget what movie star. Man, she's good looking, man. And, whew, man. Anyways, I'm gonna let it go. And anyways, Ted, I'm gonna be on the side there. Over.
Just have it out. My question is, you had an interaction with that woman. Why didn't you continue on with that interaction? It's not about business, okay?
Well, it's not, the saga's not over yet, Ted. It's not over yet. And I go to that gas station quite a bit, pretty much every morning when I go to lunch to fill up my tank with my Diet Mountain Dew. So she just appeared, man, and it's not over yet there, Ted.
Well, apparently she's lighting up your tank, and you're happy with that. And you just fill up every time you can, filling up that gas tank. And she's right there. She's doing something to you, over.
Just checking her out, man. She smiled at me when I said she was absolutely beautiful. She said, oh, you make me blush and this and that. And she smiled at him. But she might be just pulling my chain, but we'll see there, Ted.
No, I wish you the best, man. Interact with her. Just talk to her. And, who are you? What are you doing? Yeah. Interact with her. Yeah, you might find some personal stuff there and build a relationship. For you,
yeah, man, I just try to take it easy, man. You know, I'm not pushy, man. I'm not a pushy type guy. Yeah, I can be pushy, but you know, I'm only pushy with the ones that I know I can get. You know.
So funny. Listen, take it slow and if you experience with you, have a fun with her. It's not a pressure situation. Listen, I've been with Tina over 40 years, so we've been together for a long time. You still have fun. And have fun with her. Play with her. You still play back, over?
I hope she don't listen to 7200.
Right, I hope she don't listen to this. She's like, you're disgusting. Get out of here.
I didn't think of that. No, listen, play with her, have some fun, and enjoy her. Enjoy the company, and really just hang out with her. I mean, listen to her. Just let them hate it when you don't listen.
Yeah, they don't like it when you don't listen. That's what it's all about there, Ted. I think Ron could even verify this. You have to be a listener, man, because if you're always interrupting them and telling them what they should be doing and this and that, then they're like, this is not comfortable. But I get it, man. That's what it takes to stay married for the amount of years that you and Ron have been married. You have to be a gentleman and a listener, I think. And it takes work, man. It's not easy, man. Being going from a single man into a kind, gentle man. You know what I'm saying?
More than you'll ever know. I've been together with the same woman over 40 years, and sexually, that's the first encounter. That's great. Have fun, enjoy, and the reality of it is, at the end of the day, you need to listen to her and I believe in saying this. To keep a relationship together for these multitude of years, you better embrace yourself to listen to some of the bullshit and all that stuff that she's going to throw at you. And some of the bullshit you're going to throw at her, but listen, makes it laugh talking about it, but listen, you got to listen to each other, right?
Well, it's like, you know, you get used to being out here in 7200 and roughing it up with these people, and then all of a sudden you gotta be this pony, right? And just ponying around, just being a good little pony, and that's not easy, really.
Well, listen, it's going to start right now. It's going to start right now. If you feel that you're in a relationship, sure, and you're having fun. And it starts from there. I'm not going to go any farther than that. And just, you know, you got to work upon that relationship. Does that make any common sense to you?
Oh, yeah, it definitely does, man. Definitely does. But it doesn't work when you go down to Hillsboro, Nebraska, down here in Tampa, and pick up the front. I'm just joking.
Well, I don't know what any of that means, bro.
Right. No, I've always, I like the bad girls. I've always liked the bad girls, right? You know, the ones that are walking down the street with the high boots and the short skirts, though.
Well, what do you got? Is that what you want or not?
No, you know, I like a good girl, man. A good, hard-working girl, man. You know, that was pretty cool.
I'm going to teach you something that save you a long time of learning. If you don't have a friendship, you have nothing. Over?
Yeah, I hear you there, Ted. Yeah, I get it. I hear you. I've been hearing you and Ron. I mean, I know Ron's been married a long time. I've been listening to Ron for a long time. Not a long time, a couple of years at least. And he's been married a long time. He's got kids and stuff like that. And it seems like he has a pretty happy life up there in Illinois. And I listen to people like that, and scholars and gentlemen, man, just gentlemen. Just don't get crazy. Just pretty relaxed, pretty much most of the time. And yeah, I hear you there, Ted. I hear you.
Well, damn, that is the purpose, you know. The reason I'm almost 40, 50 years, we had a friendship. Now, these bitches fight and argue. We've been together for many, many years. And, listen, you gotta find somebody that you can jive with and argue, and you both can listen to each other. You gotta be able to listen to her as much as she listens to you. And if you can find that, you can have a nice relationship. And a lot of fire and vinegar, right?
Yeah, you're right, man. There's gonna be differences along the line, and but anyway, Ted, I feel like we're talking about the wrong thing on 7200. And what do you think?
Well, I was talking about your relationship. I have no idea over this. Listen, let me get the hell out of here. Does this thing sound okay, over?
Oh, you're sounding absolutely wonderful there, Ted. Don't change a thing, man. Keep that radio, man. Just work it, man. You always are killing it down here in Tampa. You're killing everywhere, man. I don't know why you want to buy something new, man. I don't know. We all have to wait for conditions, right? If there's no propagation, then we ain't getting out of the corner. So it doesn't matter. We can build the biggest station in the world. If Mother Nature don't let us talk, we ain't talking to nowhere. You know that, Ted.
Yes, absolutely. DMS, you did an outstanding job. You're in the heart of Dixie, WD670 show. Listen, I'll get out of here and let the other stations pick it up. But listen, buddy, don't be careful. embrace that relationship. If you've got a beautiful woman, a woman that, take a look at her, and if she's part of your life, I mean, if you want that woman part of your life, embrace that. Take care of her. There's a lot of shit you're going to endure, but take care of her and love her. And a lot of years and days throughout that relationship, but if you love her that much, take care of her, man. I wish you the best there, brother.
Yeah, roger that. Thanks for the advice, man, and or the talk. Not really advice, just talking, shooting the shit out here on 74.
Yeah, copy. Let me get out of here and grab me a cold beer. WQ6WC, I'll be right back.
Roger that, then. I'll be on the side. 73. Love me tender, love me dear, take me to your heart.
Then you gotta learn some Elvis songs, man. N9RON.
Baba Boy.
It sounds like it died. Anyway, some great people from my WDSSW show, y'all take your seats.
CQDX. This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra, CQDX. CQDX. Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra. Hello, CQDX. This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra, CQDX. Anybody out there? Over.
A quicker way to ask anybody for the wrong frequency, especially this one.
Well, you got a spark plug in the rug, over.
I got somebody out there I can barely hear.
EMF is a spark plug in the rug.
I got a bite, man. Hey, Ted, I got a bite.
Spark plug in the rug. I can hear him out there as well, over.
Oh my God! Somebody's out here.
Oh, that's just UFO over there in Michigan.
Michigan? Really, man? Really, man?
Hey, UFO, I'm reeling you in there.
Yeah.
You got a copy?
I did not see Adrian, Michigan, like Mr. What's-His-Face trying to get people to visit his little tiny city.
You got a spark plug in the rug.
Hold on a second. I got UFO out there on the hook.
Alpha 4, buddy. Good evening there. Well, I live to work Michigan right now.
No, not UFO, man. He's a little dysfunctional.
That's okay.
Well, when it comes to this frequency, I guess we're all dysfunctional one way or another.
That's right, UFO. I'm not saying I'm not dysfunctional. We're all a little dysfunctional. There, UFO. I'm the same as you, man. I'm no better than you, no worse than you. You are
Better than anybody.
brother on the in the United States on the planet Earth there, UFO.
Copy that, copy that.
Well, everybody's coming out of the woodwork tonight. Breaker.
Yeah, go ahead, Breaker.
Pick it up, sir.
I heard a breaker out there. Did you hear the UFO?
Yes, I did, partially.
Nobody has the signal. Are you killing it?
Yeah, I got a little bit of a signal down here. Hey, I'm on the sand pile.
Killing it. I love it. Oh, man. They're loading up. We see.
They're rethinking the situation there, Ted.
Well, I love each and everybody of you guys. They're killing it. I mean, doing a great job. I didn't sound like you're here in the heart of Dixie, buddy. Over.
Yeah, after that, in the heart of Dixie. I don't know, I think the heart of Dixie would be more like, you're right, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana. I think that's all the heart of Dixie there. Over.
Well, that happens to be the location where I live in, and it is definitely in the deep state of Alabama, over.
Yeah, I've heard stories about, I've never been to Alabama, but I've heard stories about Alabama. They're little, Ted, not to be offensive, but are they a little bit stuck in the past over there? Are they a little bit behind in the times there, Ted?
Well, I haven't heard anything about Alabama. Let's hear about it.
People of Alabama, that is not at all.
I mean, like I said, I have not heard anything about Alabama. Let's hear the word.
Ever met my life is here in the great state of Alabama, over.
Again, I have not heard anything about Alabama. Let's hear it.
Great state, great people that with a great work ethic. Yeah, I back up Alabama 100,000%. The people here are so cool. And the same people in Mississippi, you kind of missed out. I go to Mississippi every day. And it's the same thing. The folks there are just the same thing. Great people, over.
Sounds like a good state to go to.
Well, I did Mississippi there. Yeah, Mississippi's in there in the southern belt, the Bible Belt.
Well, I'm not looking for a Bible Belt. I'm looking for a good time.
I know where to start. Awesome. Anyway, where are we going, over?
Is the frequency in you?
I've never heard a station from Mississippi. Have you?
I talk to everybody from Mississippi each and every day, but I don't know if anybody from Mississippi's on the air, over.
Is the frequency in you?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Thank you.
Alabama and Mississippi are probably the most coolest people you'll ever meet in your lifetime, over.
I get along with everybody there, Ted. I get along with everybody, so I wouldn't have a problem. It's just things that I've heard there, Ted. So I get along with everybody.
Yeah. Everybody's heard everything one time or another. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, you're right there, Michigan. You're right.
I don't know a lot about Michigan, and there's a lot of great people up in the Northeast and stuff like that. I'm going to be venturing my way up it came up in the Northeast. So, but listen, you know, a lot of great people up there. We don't want to jack them up. Hey, we got a lot of great people down south. Over.
Yeah,
Panama Station on the frequency, over.
hey, Panama Station, you got a copy on, this is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra. Hey, Panama, you got a copy?
What do you call sign? Whiskey what?
Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra in the United States, Tampa, Florida.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra, over.
Roger that. Where are you located? Panama? What's your call sign there, over?
Okay, Panama City, over. My call sign is Hotel Delta Alpha Victor, over. Report 5 by 9.
You're about a 5 by 9 too, sir. I didn't catch your call sign, but that's okay. I do hear you in Tampa, Florida there. Good luck to you there, Panama City and Panama. Take care.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra. Hotel Papa 1, Delta Alpha Victor, over.
Hotel Papa 1, Delta... Hotel Papa 1, Delta... Did I get that right?
Okay, Hotel Papa 1, Delta Alpha Victor, over.
Hotel Papa 1, Delta Victor. Hotel Papa 1, Delta Victor. Did I get that right there, sir?
God damn, Jose, you dumbass.
Did you hear him there, Jeff?
Victoria, over.
Okay, sir. Hotel Papa 1. I got this guy up north. He's screwing around these. I don't know, he's messing with my head there in Panama.
KX2U
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 4, Hotel Papa 1, Delta Alpha Victor, 2, 4, 5 by 9, 5 by 9. What do you mean, over?
Delta Victor, beautiful signal, WB6, WCO here in Deep Alabama, WB6, WCO, do you copy of it?
Delta Alpha Victor.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
Whiskey Bravo 6, interrogation.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. I'll repeat that, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. You are 20 plus over, over.
Okay, I'm going to Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie, over.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
This is Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie, over.
Whiskey Charlie Ocean, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
Okay, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
Tell me that beautiful, beautiful signal, over.
Okay, 5 by 9, 5 by 9, you report, over.
Tell me that 5-9. You want some?
Yes, over.
Thank you, Panama, for coming in there. Over.
Okay, Panama City, over.
Panama City, take care. 73.
Okay, 73, over.
Killing it, Panama, you're killing it.
See, Ted heard it. I'm not screwing around, making up stuff, talking to myself.
He killed it. Did either one of you tell me his call sign? Yeah, it was, I think, HK1 Delta Victor, over. Delta Alpha Victor. Yeah, correct me on that, over. Yeah, great job, man, with that signal. Great signal.
Yeah, I'm just retarded, Ted. I got no brain for that. I gotta get my pen and paper. I don't have a pen and paper here.
Yeah, Panama, man. That's that kind of rock and roll. I wasn't expecting that. Really cool on 40.
Yeah, it kind of bounced in there real quick and he had a good signal. So I had to pick him up, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, man, don't beat up on yourself, man. You work him.
You guys are booming in Kansas, KX2U HamRadio.
You're in Kansas, buddy. You're doing a good job. Kansas, Oklahoma, Midwest, you're killing it there. I'm in the land of Dixie, buddy, and I got my other buddy down there in southwestern Florida there, bud. Nothing but faggots over there.
Well, I'm glad you guys can hear me. I heard you out of Georgia, and I'm not sure where else, but I heard you guys.
Yeah, you're doing a great job here in the land of Dixie, WU6WCO, all right?
How's it what we call it?
Yeah, they're called Whiskey Bravo 6 here in the heart of Dixie, Alabama, buddy. Doing a great job, I'm sorry, Kansas, over.
All right, well, thank you very much. Yeah, you're about 10 side, 5x9, that there Kansas. Maybe 20 feet up, that's it.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Don't change a thing. You're still a killer in the great state of Alabama, over.
Hey, Ted, is that guy in Kansas? I can barely hear him, but I can hear him.
Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing, man, buddy. Except that, yes, Kansas, he's in Kansas. Doing a great job here in the great state of Alabama. That's great, buddy.
Hey, Kansas, this is WA4, JMS in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, I got a light copy on you, but I just wanted to say hello there, Kansas.
Okay, Florida, you're coming in good, too. I think you're almost 5x9 up here, too.
Yeah, roger that there, Kansas. I got a really light copy on you, but I did hear you in there. I wanted to say hello. This is Whiskey Alpha 4. Julie Mike's here. Have a good day there, Kansas. And thanks, Ted, for letting me try to make a QSO with the gentleman over there in Kansas there, Ted.
Oh, you did a good job. GMS is copying, GMS, your copy in Kansas. Kansas, you're doing a killer job. Alabama. I'll take a standby unless somebody else picks you up. WV6 to WCO.
I'm gonna try another CQ, see if anybody can hear me out there. This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra, CQDX. This is WA4, James in Tampa, Florida. Over.
CQ 40 meters. Kilo Charlie 2,
Yeah, I heard, yes sir, I did hear you out there. This is WA4, JMS in Tampa Bay. Do you have a copy?
Oh, Tampa Bay. Oh, they clean
South America, did you have a copy? South America, do you have a copy on WA4 and JMS? Go ahead.
Got a good copy on you, JMS here in Indianapolis. Hello, radio.
I did hear you out there, sir, but you're a little light on the copy. I apologize. Mother Nature just isn't going our way. Anyways, this is WA4 at JMS. Thank you for the response. I did hear you, though, but not good enough to make a QSO, remember? TV9, you're in Indianapolis? I should be hearing you a lot better. KB something, I should be hearing you a lot lot better. I don't know what's going on, propagations or not, I don't know, man. It's just, could be my antenna, who knows. But anyway, what was your call sign? One more time. Can you give it to me one more time? I'm going to try to write it down here. Over. Okay, I got a KB9YOX. KB9YOX, over. Alright, KB9YOX, I know we got a lot of QRM out there up north. I don't hear much QRM down here in the south, down here in Tampa, but I know there's probably a lot of QRM up there. But I appreciate you coming back to me, to my call. This is WA4, the JMS in Tampa Bay. Alright, KB9OX 73.
Yeah, WBS6, WCO, Northwestern Alabama, and 60. Yellow copy? Coming in, Indianapolis doing a great job in the land of Dixie, buddy. Killing it. Doing a great job, over.
How about it, Lou? You got a copy?
Yeah, a lot of folks out there listening. I'll take your soundbite, but y'all are doing a great job in the great state of Alabama in the heart of Dixie. WV6, WCO 15, standing by, over.
How about it, Lou? You got a copy? Hello, radio.
Go ahead, here's somebody out there. Go ahead. This is WA4, Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra in Tampa, Florida. Do you have a copy? Over.
People just get mic shy, you know? They're so used to QRMing, they just don't know how to have actual conversations.
Are they QRMing you up there? I don't hear nothing down here. I guess I could turn up the SDR and listen, but I don't hear no QRM down here in Tampa, Florida. Over.
They decided to open it up and let people chat tonight, but I guess there were no takers, so they're all in bed.
Roger that. It's just nature of 7200. Nature of 7200. It's hard to have any kind of keystone, and if you get one, you're lucky there. Over.
It's the party. Then why are we here? Absolutely, you guys are killing it here in the land of Dixie, over.
Because the dedication and the amount of work you put into your radio will tell the truth on 7200 there, over.
How about that Tampa, Florida radio?
That's the listen to you guys. Pussy bitch.
How about that Tampa, Florida? You must have turned on the power amp there, really
Yeah, she's like B2. Quite well for me down the future.
Well, you get yourself a radio. I know that this Yaesu, this FCDX10, has a great receiver, Ted. I can tell you that firsthand. And you ask Virginia Beach, he'll tell you this radio has a great receiver. Absolutely. It has a Japanese, Chinese, whatever the chips are in there for the receive. It's made for the receive and the transmit. And it's just I promote this good radio. It's a great radio. If you can have somebody, a buddy on the other end to help you set it up and make your audio, there's a lot of people that have the audio down on this. And I found my boys down there on the 78215, they helped me out a little bit with this. They helped me out a lot, actually. Setting up the audio. Those boys down there in Florida, Central Florida, down in South Central Florida, they will help you. You know, it takes a little bit of ump in the pump. You know what I'm saying there, over?
Yeah, copy that. So, you know, I can take a thing. There's a Dayton Ham Benson, so I'm going to check all that bullshit out to see what furthermore is going to work for me. But listen, I love your thoughts, your process on this. Let's just see how this works out. Anyway, let me get out of here. Let you guys talk it over the park. You guys are killing tonight. Hopefully our sound is good. WV6W North of Western Alabama, the heart of Dixie, long frequency, over.
Hopefully we sound as you good there, Ted. Hopefully we sound as you there, Ted.
Hopefully I got a Jesus Christ strike, like the way you sound tonight. I will get that working. We'll figure that all out. It's just, you know, trial and error, over.
Roger that, Ted. I'm going to call it CQ because I don't hear nobody out there. CQDX. This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike Sierra, CQDX. Any exotic DX out there, come on now, let's go.
Is this thing, is it working okay real quick, buddy? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you. No problem.
Okay, I'll be just by going back to the CQ thing out. EMS is asking for CQ, anybody, anywhere.
There's nobody out there. CQ? There's nobody out there.
I'm sorry. I didn't get that.
Supposed to just rush out and see if he gets a DX station.
That's right. I'm looking for a long distance out of the 50 states there, over.
That is correct. If you holler DX, everybody's supposed to just shut up and let you have it.
Keep your fingers crossed on that one.
What does that would be?
Kind of weird, huh? But, you know, either way, Ted, I talk to anybody in the States. I have no problem with that, but I was calling for, see if we can get a DX station outside the United States.
I don't know, you can't want to read vocally out here. Well, yeah, you're killing it. I'm sorry. You got a couple body pieces out there, but you're killing it, man. Here in Dixie. Buggy more. Okay, good. Picking up this. I'm going to hijack the frequency. I gotta get out of here anyway.
No problem, Ted. Just stay tuned, man. Stay in here with us if you got nothing better to do.
I'm not doing anything, but, okay.
Whiskey Alpha 4 Foxtrot Bravo. Yes, sir. I kind of got a copy on you. It sounds like you're a little off frequency. I don't know if you are. Could be band conditions. But I caught a Whiskey Foxtrot 4 Alpha Bravo. QSL?
Sounds pretty good over here.
Can you give me a signal report? Go ahead and give me the signal report one more time there, over. What is your location there, sir? Oh, roger that. You're in Florida. Well, thank you for picking me up there, sir. Roger that. What your radio sounds a little off frequency there, sir. A little off frequency. I don't know what kind of radio running over there, but I would definitely check that. And I don't even know you. I'm not trying to bust your butt or anything like that, but it sounds a little off frequency. No problem at all, sir. You're over 10 over 9 in the Tampa. I know you're in Florida, but you got a very good signal, but your radio is a little off there. Over.
Using a modified 7200. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help because I checked your age because it's extremely easy. It's a nice Baba Booey. Appreciate it, Baba Booey.
All right, you take care, my friend. Have a good one. 73, sir.
Florida. He's using a modified 7200. You got your DX person in your own state.
I know, right? I got my own, and he's off frequency.
Yeah, he's 140 hertz on it.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
JMS, you're still out here, huh? And 9 hour win.
Yeah, I'm out here, man. What time is it? It's only 10:30, man. I don't go to bed when the chickens go to bed. I go to bed when I want to go to bed there, RON, over there in Illinois.
Oh, you're a real rebel, are you?
I guess so. Well, you can't hear him. He's in South Florida. Ron heard him. Ron, did you hear that guy?
Goddamn rebel.
Just barely. I heard somebody say break. That's about it.
Oh, yeah, he was way off, but he had a good signal, man. He was like 10 over. He's probably in Miami, but that's okay, man. He's working on it, man. Congratulations, man. Good signal. You're working on it. That's all that matters. Anyways, I'll be on the side. There, over.
Who is up next?
What?
Who's in line?
Who are you, sir? This is WA4 at JMS in Tampa Bay. Where are you located there, sir? What's your call sign? Say again. I'm in southeast Tampa, sir, down by the port. What's your call sign? What's your call sign? Maybe I can get it.
Neighborhood. How is my signal in your neighborhood? Go ahead.
It's very low. Oh, well, your signal is high, but your audio is low.
Oh, copy on the low audio. All right. We don't have any power here, but doing a little barefooted. Nevertheless, you're blowing smoke in like India.
Yeah, where are you located at, sir? I don't care about your call sign, but where are you located?
Detroit, Michigan. We're right in the Detroit area there, Roger.
Oh, you're in Detroit. You're in Detroit. Do you have a call sign, Detroit?
We have a New York call sign. We gotta change it to the area here, but we didn't change the address on the.
Okay, sir. Conditions or propagation is not our way. I apologize. Maybe I can catch you another day, but I hear you there, Detroit, and I heard you put out a call sign, but I did not copy that. But that's okay. I appreciate it, Detroit, for you coming back to me. I appreciate anybody that comes back to this little station down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And you take care of yourself. 73 there, Detroit.
Okay. Thank you for picking me up there. Kilo Charlie Toro, Uniform Echo Yankee. We're on the site.
All right, Echo Yankee. I caught that. Echo Yankee. Take care.
Yeah, he was 10 over here.
I couldn't hear him there, Ron. What was his call?
I thought it was KC2. No, I forgot it, man. I didn't write it down. But he was 10 over. I didn't have any trouble hearing him.
UEY.
KC2 Echo Yankee?
Uniform Echo Yankee.
Ron gave me, my buddy up there in Illinois gave me the first part. Yeah, KC2 Echo Yankee. There you go.
Uniform Echo Yankee. Uniform Echo Yankee.
You got it.
KC2 Uniform Echo Yankee.
Roger.
All right, 73 is Detroit. Take care. KC2 Uniform Echo Yankee. This is Whiskey Alpha 4 and Juliet Mike Sierra in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Whiskey 4. Something Mike Sierra. I'm not writing anything down. Well, we copy you loud and clear. They'll run Detroit there, Roger.
Roger that, man. Take care, man. I appreciate the report. You take care of yourself there over there in Detroit.
Okay, you guys have a good night.
See you later, Detroit. Name here is Ron. I'm in Illinois. Central Illinois, just so you know. And like I said, you were 10 over. N9RON.
Barefooted 10 over. I'll take it anytime. On a dipole.
You're doing a good job. It's working great for you.
Appreciate it.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Romeo.
KF0 Romeo Zulu. N9RON. Go ahead. Roger, Iowa. Name here is Ron, and I'm in Central Illinois. You're about a 5 and 8 over here, over. Okay, roger that. I also have WA4JMS in Tampa Bay, Florida out there. Come on, JMS, don't let me down. Well, I guess he ran away for now.
Hola.
I'll be back in a minute. N9RON.
Are you out there, N9RON? I still hear you real unclear. This is W4 JMS, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, Central Florida. Alright, you're doing about 9 decibels up here in Tampa. They're over. What are you running, 100 watts?
I'm running 100 watts. I'm running
Roger that, man. Well, you're getting out, that's for darn sure. All the way from Avon Park, Florida to Tampa, Florida. Sounded good, my friend. Thanks for picking me up. Hey, Fred, this is Jose. Jose down here in Tampa. I'm WA4 JMS in Tampa, Florida. And there, Fred. What's your call sign there, over?
Extremely low.
Kilo, Quebec. Kilo, Quebec. I wrote it down too fast there, Jeff. I'm sorry, sir. I've had a few beers, and I have problems writing things down. But I did get Kilo, Quebec. I think you said 4. Over.
With them, and not every day where I will say about, but 6 days out, and even the Storm Prediction Center is already mentioning
Kilo, Quebec 4, Bravo, Golf, Yankee. That's quite the call sign there.
Well, I figured that, I have to repeat it a few times because it's coming.
All right, Avon Park in Florida. It's good making QSO with you over there, local QSOs over in Avon Park. It's you said your name. What was your first personal again, Roger? Well, I appreciate that, Fred, for making the contact with me. I appreciate it, Fred. Over there in Avon Park. I appreciate the contact, man. This is W84 Jim. I appreciate any contact, but I'm really looking for long and exotic DX, but that's okay. Anybody's welcome. This is W84 Jim, Tampa Bay.
I give you a long one. 59YLL.
Thanks, Fred. Take care of yourself, man. 73.
You're not going to get too exotic. 200. KD9.
Listen for any stations. Go ahead. Any stations with the call sign. Go ahead.
9 Yankee Lima.
November 5, Lima Mike Romeo. November 5, Lima Mike Romeo. Go ahead. You're really light, but I wanted to pick you up and said I want to let you know you're getting out and the radio is working. I don't know if you have an amplifier or what you're running over there, but November 5, Lima Mike Romeo, this is W84 and JMS in Tampa, Florida. I think I got that Romeo wrong. You said Lima Mike. What is that for Lima Mike? Go ahead. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that you hanging in there with me. And I said November 5, Lima Mike Bravo. November 5, Lima Mike Bravo. What is your first personal? 2 weeks off. One more time with your first name. One more time with your first name. Okay, Les, Limo Echo Sierra. Les. All right, Les. I'm going to write it down here. Les, where are you located there, sir? What is your QTH there, over?
Where is your phone?
Oh, you're in Texas. Okay, number 5, Lima Bravo, Les, you're in Texas. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's the other way, out west. Les, good talking to you, my friend. I'm over here in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Man, it's 800 watts.
Yeah, Les, I don't know if you got my call sign or not, but this is Whiskey Alpha 4 Juliet Mike Sierra. November 4 Juliet Mike Sierra there, Les. Hopefully you got that. You got that transmission there, Les. That's a Roger there, Les. I appreciate the contact. You know, propagations aren't going our way, man. I'm going to have to let you go. But I appreciate you making a contact with me there, Les, over there in Texas. Number 5, Lima Mike Bravo. Take care of yourself. This is W84 JMS in Tampa Bay. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, not much, man. Just want to wave my hand at you there, buddy. This is WW4Key out here in Arkansas.
Man, you always sounded good, man. You always got that good audio, that good deep audio, and that good signal, man. I don't know what you're doing over there, Arkansas.
Well, I have to make up for my terrible voice, you know. That's what I'm doing. I'm just making up for my really, really terrible voice there, over.
Yeah, roger that, man. Well, you give me 10 over 9 in the Tampa there, Arkansas. I never could, you know, I'm always, hold on a second. I'm always in a rush, and let me at least write your call sign down for the first time, because I've talked to you like 20 times.
Only 20?
Yeah, okay. It's Whiskey 4 Quebec. That's WW4Q. And the handle here is D, just the letter D as in Delta. And we're out in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Okay, WW2D, no, hold on a second, WW4QD, here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Right?
No, it's Whiskey 4 Quebec. And my handle is D, just the letter D as in Delta. D. And we're out in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Okay, I know Hot Springs, Arkansas. Whiskey 4 Quebec Delta.
No, just Quebec.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm hard to hear, man. I'm old, man. Hold on.
No, you're not.
My name is D. D as in Delta there. Just the letter D, Roger?
Hey, Roger that, D. Man, I've talked to you like 50 million times, and I never really bothered, man. I hear your audio, I see your signal, man. I'm just like, this guy's killing it, man. So, but anyways, it's good talking to you there, D.
Yeah, Roger. So, yeah, I'm using a G5RV, a modified G5RV, up about 30 foot. It's a flat top at 30 feet there. So I just ordered the section of tower that I need to replace.
Blah blah blah.
And I should have my tower up here pretty soon. Like I got the piece in order, so it won't be long now.
What kind of radio are you running there?
TS890S Kenwood.
TS890 Kenwood. Wow, that's like a very expensive radio there.
Yeah, I bought it as a retirement present to myself. You know, I just had to do it, so I did it.
Well, you deserve it, man. You definitely deserve it. You've always been a good ham radio operator that I know of. I mean, I've talked to you like 50 million times, and well, at least made contact with you. And you're a gentleman and a scholar there, D.
Well, yeah, so I never talked to you when I was living out there in St. Petersburg.
Say again, there was another gentleman coming in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I was living in St. Petersburg, I never talked to you.
You probably did. Your voice sounds very familiar. You know, but there's a lot of people in Florida, man, and they got really good audio like you do, being this close. But hearing an audio like yours, D, all the way in Arkansas, that, you know, I know you're doing a good job over there. Over.
Yeah, I do that. Okay, well, I just want to wave my hand at you there, buddy. You sound good out here in Arkansas, and keep up the great work out there.
All right, Roger that, there, D. If you hear me out here, you know, you're more than welcome to come in and get some sort of QSO going on with me. And D, take care, man. WW4Q. D, take care.
Roger, Jose. See you later. WW4Q.
WW4Q. I'm going to get it right. But the D screws me up there, D. He likes the D.
Oh, the letter D throws you up, huh?
Imagine that there, D. I don't know. It sounds like part of your call sign or something.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem. Anyways, we'll see you later.
All right, dude. Take care, man. Talk to you later, man. I'll be out here. Later on.
Kilo, India, 4 Foxtrot Bravo. Check 4, Zulu Papa.
I have a Kilo. Go ahead, Kilo.
Kilo, India, 4 Foxtrot Bravo Lima.
Kilo, India, 4 Foxtrot Bravo Lima. Oh, what is your first name there, sir?
Personal is Sean.
We're located in Greenup, Kentucky. Roger?
In Greenup, Kentucky. Wow, man, that's pretty cool. Kilo India 4, Foxtrot Bravo, Lima Sean, over there in Kentucky. Pretty cool, man. I had to write it down. But this is WA4 JMS in Tampa, Florida. How's the weather up there in Kentucky? Are you in the hills up there?
Right now, no, I'm not in the hills. We're kind of right on the river. It's kind of wet. 45 degrees right now. We've had about a quarter-inch of rain today. Yeah, typical weather.
What's 45 degrees? 45 degrees. Well, that's not really warm, but it's not bad. I wouldn't say 45 degrees. Do you have a lot of wind? Do you have a lot of wind up there?
Right now we're doing about 3 miles an hour. Not too bad.
Roger that, Sean, man. Well, I think you guys are okay for this time of year. I really do. Do you have any snow on the ground over there, Sean?
No. Not at 45 degrees.
Yeah, roger that, man. Well, yeah, we got, for what you would expect in Florida, it's got a little cold down here this year. A little cold. It did drop down to the 30s at one point or two. Mostly it's been in the 50s, 60s, and 70s down here. It did rain all day the day before yesterday. But for the most part, I got nothing to complain about. This is the best time of year to live in Florida. This is actually the time or the reason of why you would want to live in Florida. Now, come hurricane season, that's a whole different story there, Sean. Over.
Absolutely. I can agree with that. Would not want to be there during that time.
Yeah, roger that, Sean. Well, it was good making a QSO with you, man. It really was. And I appreciate you picking me up, man. I love everybody out there that tries to make a QSO with me. And I'm always willing to pick anybody up. And you did come in there with a good, strong signal there, Sean, over there in Kentucky. Take care of yourself, man. 73, man.
Yeah, we've talked several times before. Several times.
Roger that. when it gets this late, Sean, I don't remember who the hell I'm talking about the next day. Or who the hell I'm talking. Anyway, Sean, take care, man.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell, I've slept since then.
Not enough beers.
Kilo Quebec 4 Zulu Papa. This is WA4 at JMS in Tampa, Florida. Kilo Quebec 4 Zulu Papa. What is your QTH there, over? We're working on the mobile, so we know it's supposed to be in Kansas City. We're actually right next door to you. We're in Milton, Florida. Sorry, say again. I heard you're right next door to me. Are you in Tampa? Not quite that close. We're in Florida. Okay, in Central Florida. Can you give me the name one more time? I'm going to try to write it down there. Over. Yeah, the name of the town is Savary. Alpha, Victor, Richard, Sierra. Can you give me the nearest big city next to you? Is it Leesburg, Orlando, Ocala? Are you down south? Can you give me the biggest biggest city next to you there? We're about 6 miles. Okay, about 6 miles, Leesburg, north of Orlando. I know where you're at. That's a pretty nice country out there. I've been out there. Very nice.
Very nice out there. Leesburg out there, Orlando. I don't know why anybody would not want to live out there, man. It's a beautiful place. A lot of land out there. You ain't got to worry about the people. You know, what's your first personal? My name is Jose down here in Tampa. And we spend 4 months down here. Roger that, Rich. You're normally out of Tennessee. What kind of radio you running? What kind of antenna you run there? Over. Hey, roger that, man. Well, that is definitely working out for you. Are you running any kind of power behind that, or 100 watts, or just the radio to the antenna, over? Roger that, man. Well, you're making the trip, man. I don't know if anybody else can hear you out there, but I definitely hear you over there in around Leesburg, Orlando area. Rich, on a 7300 and a Tar Heel antenna. Take care, Rich, man. It's good hearing you. Thanks for reaching out to me, man. I really appreciate it, man. I love everybody that reaches out to me and tries to make a contact, man. It's a lot of fun, right? Over. Does anybody else hear Rich over there in Ocala? Not Ocala, but Leesburg, in between Orlando and Leesburg. Anybody hear Rich out there? Jamming. We got some music. We got some jamming music. I like music. I like when other people play music because they can't bust me, right? The F.C.C. can't bust me for listening to music, right?
Jose, I don't know how got Raggy to be that drunk and be that here.
Well, it takes practice.
I guess so. Woo-wee. I got a pretty good buzz in there. I'm doing well to talk.
Well, I hear you just fine, man. What's your call, man? Do you have a call? Do you have a CTH? Do you want to make a contact? Over.
This is Sean and Grant. KI4FBL. Foxtrot Bravo Lima.
Hold on a second, we got some music playing.
We be jamming, man.
Reggae's ruining my...
We be jamming, man.
We be jamming. That's right.
We be jamming, man.
Kilo Delta 8 Papa Charlie Japan.
Why'd you stop? I was enjoying that.
Now, hold on a second. There was a really strong signal over there. And it said Kilo Delta. Kilo Delta? Go ahead, Kilo Delta.
Yeah, Kilo Delta 8 Papa Charlie Japan. You yourself?
Kilo Delta 8 Papa. What was it? Oh, Kilo Delta 8 Papa. What was the rest?
Charlie Japan.
Kilo Delta 8 Papa Charlie Japan. Did I get that right, sir?
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me over the reggae, but you're flying out here in Laurel County, Kentucky.
Wow, I can't even hear it.
Can you hear me, man? This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike there. Hey, Kilo Delta Bravo Papa Charlie Japan, you have a copy of me. Can you talk over the music? Over?
Yeah, we're trying to talk over the reggae. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 here in Laurel County, Kentucky. Laurel County, Kentucky.
Laurel County, Kentucky. Roger that, man. Well, you know, if the music doesn't start up, I can hear you just fine down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Juliet Mike's here. Good making a contact with you, Kentucky. Kilo Delta Bravo Papa Charlie Japan. Down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I should have said that because then they start the music. I should never said that. I should just ignore the music, right?
Yeah, I'm not in the reggae myself.
I can kind of hear you out there. Go ahead. That music is just way, it's killed me down here. I don't know where he's at, but he's killed me in Florida. Hopefully he starts playing better music. I don't like rap music, and I like a little bit of rap music, but that kind of rap music is just not the kind I like there.
Yeah, I like it. That's a reggae. Reggae.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now he's playing Kid Rock. Oh, that's Eminem.
Hey, can you play some kind of Leonard Skinner or something, AC/DC or something cool, man, that we can all enjoy? Because that rap music is really shitty, man. It's like McDonald's rap music, like we're promoting a cheeseburger or something. Is that the McDonald's rap music where we're promoting a cheeseburger?
I think it's Eminem.
We got a cheeseburger here on sale. We're promoting with rap music. I don't know, guys. I'd rather listen to like AC/DC, Leonard Skinner, something cool like that. I don't like rap music, the newer, or whatever that cheeseburger music was.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
But anyways, along with the contact, are you in Kentucky?
Yeah, that was, I don't know if you just got the call sign. Papa Charlie Japan.
No, I don't look up call signs. Just write them down, and I get your name. What's your first person, over?
Name's Mike. 228 is a little town in Laurel County. It's called East Bernstein.
All right, Mike. How far is that from the nearest city there, over?
London, Kentucky. Probably 6 miles.
London, Kentucky. Okay. Are you near, what part of Kentucky? I know Kentucky is like a long state, like North Carolina. Are you on the east end or the west end of Kentucky?
East End, East Southern.
Roger that. Are you in the mountains? Do you see a lot of mountains where you're at?
Well, not really big mountains. It's only about like 1,900 feet up sea level. It's not really big mountains, but a lot of hills.
Roger that. You got some hills over there. I like hills. We're pretty flat down here in Florida. I like seeing the hills, and yeah, it's pretty cool, man. You're in the Appalachians? Are you in the Appalachians?
Oh, no, not even close. I'm just in a little holler down here. We used to live in Michigan, Kalamazoo, Michigan for about 30 years. Originally from Southern California, lived in Jacksonville, Florida for about 9 months, but I was out on the town. Nepotism and stuff